HCAM News is supported by our viewers and by Hopkinton Drug, located in this historic New England town since 1954. They are a multifaceted store dedicated to providing clients with an array of healthcare options.
And by Webster First Federal Credit Union, providing financial products with attentive customer service to the local families and businesses of Hopkinton. Visit us at websterfirst.com. Hello, and welcome to HCAM News. Tom Nappy at the anchor desk to fill you in with what's happening in town. On this edition of HCAM News, we have scenes from Hopkinton Hillers boys and girls lacrosse as they hosted senior night, and the Hopkinton High School graduating seniors marched up to honor the memory of Center School, which is in its last year open. Plus, Matt Clark has our HCAM Insider. But first, here is a look at the Memorial Day festivities from this past Monday in Hopkinton.
Yeah, well, they have to work on it. Yeah, they have to do
Secretary, I think somebody shot them in the face. Oh, different like up there.
Today is one of the most solemn days of the year. It's a day when we honor those who are no longer with us, those who across generations stood to shield the rest of us from danger and from uncertain futures. And in doing so, they gave their lives.
Present. Huh.
Ready, aim, fire. Aim, fire. Aim, fire.
Today is a day dedicated to the brave men and women who gave their lives to ensure the freedom, protection, and survival of this very nation.
Let's pray together. Holy and almighty God, creator of every people and place, ruler of all the nations, we gather here before you humbly and thankfully, glad of your presence amongst us. And together we acknowledge that you, and apart from you, we can do nothing, and that we need your constant grace and mercy as we seek to live in peace with those near and those far.
But this year, Memorial Day 2018, has particular significance. It marks a century since the close of World War I, 50 years since Vietnam. But you see also, today marks America's 150th anniversary of the establishment of a national Memorial Day. When our national agony that was the Civil War finally ended in 1865. 620,000 had lost their lives, 3% of the population. 3 million had served. In Hopkinton, 478 men out of a total male population in 1860 of 2,300 served in the Civil War.
Many of you know how much Hopkinton has to connect to Memorial Day from the very beginning. That is such a blessing. Not too many people can share in that deep of a connection. So first of all, I'd like to say thank you, for your families, for your relatives, for everyone that's ever been involved in the military service, anyone that's ever had to give their life or give some of their life in support of our nation, in building our nation. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here today. If it wasn't for your families, we wouldn't be here today to celebrate the freedoms that we all get to enjoy.
This past week, the graduating seniors from Hopkinton High School marched up the street to Center School for the opportunity to walk through the school one last time before the new elementary school opens on June 9th. Here's a look.
Hey, hey.
Hi. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Go Hillers. I feel like I'm on Woodrow. Yeah. I didn't want to wear my rainbow one. I didn't want to make people feel bad.
Hey.
Woo! Senior part. Yeah, you guys have to like catch up with everyone.
Yeah!
Crafton's got a nice comment. Children who were brought here without documents.
The graduating seniors got a rock star welcome from some of the Center School students.
Hey!
You mean my job? Jump on go. 1, 2, 3, go. No, take a video. You can be on the screen.
Coming up next on HCAM News, we have Hiller Boys and Girls Lacrosse Senior Night highlights. Matt Clark has our HCAM Insider. A whole lot more ahead. Stay tuned.
HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Golden Pond Assisted Living, honoring resident choice, dignity, and independence. Our health and wellness focus keeps residents active. Golden Pond, state-of-the-art senior housing and healthcare services.
Welcome back to HCAM News. This past week, Hopkinton Boys and Girls Lacrosse hosted their senior night games. Here's a look at the festivities.
Now we'd like to take a moment to honor our wonderful seniors and their parents and families for the commitment and dedication that they have exhibited to the girls lacrosse program over the past 4 years. Thank you for all that you have done to make lacrosse a fun and positive experience here at HHS. First, we'd like to call out number 23, goalie Amanda Hasbrook, accompanied by Mom Andrea, Dad Mark, and Sister Lexi. Next, we'd like to call out senior captain, number 13, a midfielder, Maggie Dolan, accompanied by Mom Jody, Dad George, Sister Jamie, and nephew Caden. Next up, we have Megan Walsh, number 11, a defender, accompanied by Mom Kelly and Dad Steve. Next up, we have senior captain, number 10, Beth Kohler, accompanied by Mom Sue and Dad John. Lastly, we'd like to call out team manager Tatiana Markovich, accompanied by Mom Amy, Dad Nikolai, Sister Katya, and Brother Nikolai. Congratulations to all our seniors. Thank you so much for all that you've done, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Out behind the net is Cameron McDonald. Hiller's rushing in. We have a goal. That was Tiffany McCulis.
Goal by number 4, freshman Tiffany McCulis.
Freshman gets the Hillers on the scoreboard. A 1-0 lead. She'll be caught up soon enough, and the Hillers catching back up with Hollison. Another goal And this time it's Natalie Calkins. That's going to make it a 3-1 Hillers lead. Left to the net, Lillian York trying to pick it up for the Hillers, able to brush it out. Hopkinton keeps possession as Olivia O'Connor was there. Out in front, and there's another Hillers goal. That time Cameron McDonald, the sophomore, is able to strike. It's a 4-1 game. Back to O'Connor now, over to Rudden. Now into the interior of the shot, and there's another goal for Lillian York. That is her 3rd goal of the day.
Hillers have some brilliant shooters.
They certainly do. They're right on target today. A 7-1 lead for the Hillers. 9-3 lead, 3:38 left to go. Woo! And there is another goal for Hopkinton. Lydia Rudden striking.
Goalie just looking for a free play.
Oh, take it from the goaltender. There's a shot and a goal.
That was amazing.
Natalie Calkins, the junior, sculling the goalkeeper. And that is the 11th Hillers goal of the day. First for Natalie Calkins. Sophie Ryan, the goalkeeper, did not see Calkins coming. Got right in her way, pulled that one down and got the shot off. 11-3, 49 seconds left. 11-3 is the score after 1 half of play. We'll take a time. Hillers have it, and they can pretty much end this game.
Got 7 seconds. Yeah, they just gotta pass it around a bit.
They're gonna play it out, have some fun. Why not? Maybe try a last-minute shot. That's gonna do it. The Hopkinton Hillers take the victory over the Howson Panthers, 15-9 on senior night. A terrific victory. The Hillers girls have clinched a tournament spot. They are now 9-8 on the season. What a great thing on a senior night to come off with a victory against a TVL opponent and clinch a tournament berth. It doesn't get any better than that. The Hillers defeat Holliston by a final score of 15-9.
Come on, Hillers.
Another big check there by Abbott, and he scores!
Great shot.
Will Abbott giving the shoulder and netting the goal. His 2nd goal of the day comes with 10 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And it is a 4-3 Hillers lead. Will Abbott says, "You're going to get physical with us, I'll get physical with you." And rushes into the attacking zone. And a beauty of a goal. Abbott. Flag comes in as well. Abbott over to Frank. I'm guessing that's going to go against the Flumery. That was a high check. Sullivan up behind the net, over to Maffiore. And sneaking it in, Dylan McBride, the junior, with his 2nd goal of the day. 5-4 Hillers.
Great shot.
Over to Desso. Back to LaCroix. Tim LaCroix is going to put one in.
Right over their heads.
Snuck right by Zach Frank and was able to snipe it in past Corey Bannon. And just like that, we're tied back up to keep this a tie game. And he sent it all the way upfield, hoping that the Pioneers could score a last-second goal. But after 3 quarters of play, it is going to be St. John's 5, Hopkinton 5. Howard, easy. And he dropped that one, and getting to it was Ben Scharf. Scharf being contacted by Dylan McBride and stolen away. Shot, yes! Jack Howard, the steal, the shot, and the goal, and the Hillers have the lead. Croy is able to fake out the defender, gets the shot, and that's a goal. Tim LaCroix netting his 2nd goal of the day. He had the 5th St. John's goal as well, and now he scores the 6th. 6-6. St. John's trying to take the lead here. Great save by Corey Bannon. Trying to sneak around Gaudreau. Feeds it across, and a beauty. Great assist from Jack Donahue. Fed Owen Boss, and Boss fed the net. It's 7-6 St. John's. Swiped in the air a number of times. Hiller's trying to establish control. The shot! It's a goal! Zach Frank scoops it out of the air, swipes it right into the back of the net. It's 7-7. 3:08 left to go, and we're tied back up. He's just a sharpshooter, and he's looking for one right here. The shot, it's a goal. Tim LaCroix, the go-ahead goal for St. John's. It's 8-7 with 26 seconds left. I think Abbott's just going to run in and try to snipe a shot. You don't really even have time to pass.
This should be interesting.
Just trying to snipe the shot through, and that's going to do it. The St. John's Pioneers are going to come away with a very hard-fought 8-7 win over the Hopkinton Hillers. St. John's improves to 13-4. Hillers fall to 10-7. But what a tremendous night by both of these teams. A tremendous game and a whole lot of fun to watch.
First, we'd like to thank the senior managers, Freya Proudman and Katie Hamlin. Let's give it up for the managers. First of all, number 12, Gabe Rocha, who's unable to be here tonight. Give it up for Gabe. Next we have number 4, defenseman Patrick Murphy, joined by his parents Allison and Jim, and brothers Connor and Blake. Next, number 9, Hunter Clark, joined by his mother Natasha and sisters Ava and Ira. Next is number 23, Jack Howard, joined by his parents Will and Carrie, brother Will, sister Elizabeth, and grandmother B.A. Howard. Now for the captains. First up, number 17, Captain DJ Sloan, joined by his parents David and Carrie and brother Jack. Next, the man who needs no introduction, number 22, Captain Will Abbott, joined by his parents Ray and Tanya and his sister Madison. And last, but certainly not least, the hard-hitting leader of the defense, number 91, Captain Hunter Goodrow, joined by his parents Jim and Maureen.
A whole lot of programming is coming up on the HCAM channels. Here to tell you all about it is Matt Clark with our HCAM Insider.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the HCAM Insider. I'm Matt Clark, and here's what's happening this week on HCAM. On Friday, June 1st at 5 p.m., local artists and musicians gather to share their poetry and music on a special open mic episode of Wake Up and Smell the Poetry. And at 8 p.m., the Coffee Break hosts are on location of the set of the Class of 2018 commencement ceremony, chatting with HHS Assistant Principal Josh Hanna on a new episode of Hopkinton Coffee Break. On Monday, June 4th at 8 p.m., Mary Arnott talks with Heather Bachman, director of the Hopkinton Public Library, about the many recent changes to the town's library on a new episode of All About Hopkinton. On Tuesday, June 5th at 6:30 p.m., the Hopkinton Board of Selectmen's meeting will air live on HCAM TV. On Wednesday, June 6th at 7 p.m., Margie and Lisa are back and invite you to join the conversation on a brand new episode of The Margie and Lisa Show, live on HCAM TV. And on Thursday, June 7th at 7 p.m., the Hopkinton School Committee meeting will air live on HCAM TV. And also on HCAM Ed, the Hillers baseball and softball versus Bellingham games will air, and the Hillers lacrosse versus St. John's game will air. If you want to know more about all of HCAM shows before they air, then head over to hcam.tv/connect, where you can sign up for our HCAM Insider newsletter. Or if you want to know more about what's happening in Hopkinton, you can sign up for our daily news updates. That's all for this week's Insider. I'm Matt Clark, and as always, thanks for watching.
Thank you, Matt. That will just about do it for this edition of HCAM News. Don't forget, you can stay up to date with everything Hopkinton by checking out our website, hcam.tv, as well as our Twitter and Facebook page. Be sure to head over to our website to take a look at upcoming events in town and the latest happenings throughout our community. If you have a Hopkinton-related video, photo, or story idea, I want to hear from you. Email me at news@hcam.tv. With your help, we'll cover even more of our community. For everyone here at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. We leave you now with the current community listings and upcoming government meetings. As always, thanks for watching HCAM News. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
A little doozy on the court yesterday. Like a zipper right up the middle. Yes, right here.